Hey, KANNAWAY Nation, it's John Ward, the Healthy Networker, and I am mad with KANNAWAY. Now, it's not what you think. I want to talk to you about the month of July and what we need to do to make some things happen. MAD is simply, take it right here, Massive Action Daily. We all got to do it. We got to start right now for the month of July and take massive action daily. Now, I know you can't see all of that, but you know, what massive action might mean to you versus me might be two different things. But if you're with KANNAWAY and you're concerned about your business isn't growing this, or you're complaining about that, probably it's because you're not doing this. You're not taking massive action. You see this? This is my hemp vape. It goes with me wherever I go. And, you know, many of you, if you were here in Naples, everywhere I go, I take it with me. I have probably sold 8 hemp vapes just because I wear it around my neck. They're not brand ambassadors. They're customers. But you know what? It makes a sale and also gives me a customer because they need refills. It's one way that I take massive action. The other way that I personally take massive action is I'm on the phone every single day with someone. I'm on the phone. I pick up that 100-pound massive phone and I talk to people. See, one of the problems I think we have is we take and misuse the term home-based business. You know, we're all in the home-based business. You hear it all the time. You hear it from everywhere. You see it on Facebook, home-based business. And the problem with a home-based business is that we are in the people business. We're not in a home-based business. A home-based business doesn't let you talk to anybody unless you just have your door wide open and hundreds of people are starting to walk through your front door and come in and talk to you. But we are in the people business. We talk to people. We build relationships with people. Quickly, but we build relationships. So what you need to think about is how you're going to take massive action daily for the month of July. Now, your daily may be Monday through Friday. Your daily may be 3 days a week. Whatever you define your daily as, maybe it's just 2 hours a day. Maybe it's 1 hour a day. It doesn't matter. But for that period of time, you're taking massive action. And massive action doesn't mean just liking people on Facebook and, you know, making posts on Facebook. And building relationships is great on Facebook, and it takes time to do it. And it is just one thing that you should be doing. Not for hours, but for whatever time you set. But you need to be out amongst people and talk to people. I mean, you guys know me. I go, for those of you that know me, when I'm on the beach, I'm talking to somebody. When I'm out somewhere, I'm talking to somebody. And I just go up and talk to complete strangers in a conversation, and I'll get around to asking them if they know what CBD is. You know, we have a responsibility. If you're part of the hemp movement, if you're part of the medical marijuana movement, if you're part of KANNAWAY, you have a responsibility to eventually get that question in there somewhere. Do you know what CBD is? However you do it. Is it a skill? Yeah, it's somewhat of a skill, but one you got to practice. You know, you got to practice talking to people. You got to practice presenting. You got to practice this makes the practice real easy. You know, I've had more people just ask me, what is that? And I sometimes joke, tell them it's a stylus. I do different things depending on who I'm talking to. But massive action daily is important. Look, if you are not all in with KANNAWAY, you got to be all in. You got to be all in, not with just your money. Most people say you got to be all in with your money. I don't believe that. I think you got to be all in emotionally. You got to be all in with your mind, which means that, you know, not so much that just KANNAWAY just absorbs everything that you are, but you've got to be in your mind, be set that you're going to take massive action daily. But you got to be in emotionally. When you talk to someone about KANNAWAY, are you excited? Do you have energy? Do you have enthusiasm? You know, do you know what CBD is? You know, well, could you Google it? Or here, I'll just tell you what it is. Come on, man, you got to have, you know, I'm being a little sarcastic. You've got to have enthusiasm. You've got to be excited for what we have here. We all go to the meetings. We all watch these other people. What are you doing to be excited and enthusiastic? Whether you're posting, whether you're sending an email, whether you are talking directly with someone, you've got to be, your posts and your emails got to be full of persuasion and excitement. Key word, persuasion. You can persuade someone with questions. You can persuade them by asking questions and listening. Listening, you know, questions of who, what, why, when, where, and how. Just remember that. Who, what, why, when, where, and how. Those are beginning words for questions. And you've got to ask questions, and you've got to be able to listen. And you can ask questions enthusiastically or with concern or what have you. You know, I'm a big believer that your self-confidence comes from how you feel about yourself on the outside as well as how you feel on the inside. Because if those two aren't balanced, you know, if you walk in and you're always in, you know, looking sloppy or whatever, you know, you can't walk into a business looking sloppy. You got to be presentable. So, you know, whatever presentable and whatever is comfortable for you that makes the inside equal to the outside or well balanced is important. So it helps build your self-confidence. So, you know, one of the things that I use constantly is I use this. I play with, where is it? Right here. I play with this constantly. And this is, many of you have seen it, and I'll put it a little closer for you. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe it's not there. There it goes. It's the mind, body, and spirit. And this is the Trinity that's really important to me. And in the middle, it can be, if these are imbalanced, it can be in the middle, it can be God, health, wealth, whatever you want it to be. It can be KANNAWAY, success, whatever. But I believe that this is limiting because that is when it's, I'm back. That is when it's well balanced. But you got to start with this before you can get it balanced. You got to start with an open mind. And you got to be willing to receive. You got to be willing to ask questions, to listen for what you need to say next. That feeds into your body and your spirit. If you're not physically healthy and you're in the health and wellness business, you know, or maybe you're just in it for money, then the body's not that important. But then it feeds your body and your spirit. And then that helps with this in the middle, which is your self-esteem and your confidence. And it's all balanced on this, whether you want to call it God or health or wealth. It's fragile. It's very fragile, and it balances on this little tip. But you've got to be open to be able to get to this. It takes a long time to get to this. That's perfect balance, and that's rock solid. So, you know, one of the things I'll share with you is that in order to get yourself going and moving forward in any network marketing business or affiliate marketing, I don't care what it is, get all in. Not just with your money, but get in emotionally, get in spiritually, get in with your physically, get in with kindness, get all in. And once you're all in, it will come out and show. It will be visible to people that you talk to. It'll be contagious. You know, how many of you are watching here? When was the last time you enrolled a brand ambassador at Premier? When was the last time you enrolled a brand ambassador at Lifestyle? When was the last time that you enrolled a brand ambassador at Essential? When was the last time you just enrolled a brand ambassador? Are you all in? Are you taking massive action daily? Come on. When was the last time that you enrolled a customer? Do you know that the salve, if you get customers to buy the salve for $50, do you have any idea how much you make? Most of you are going to answer $15. Well, that's true. But you also make $4.90 commission. You make almost $20 selling a $50 salve. I'll take those customers all day long. I build two ways. I build a customer base and I build a brand ambassador base, because then I've got something that is sound. It's sound business principles, because in network marketing, our number one responsibility, whether it is a product business, product driven, or a service driven business, is to sell that product. Yes, I said the nasty word sell. You know, if nothing gets sold, nothing happens anywhere. So it's not a bad word. If you are coming up with every excuse of why your business isn't working, you're selling yourself on why it doesn't work. You're selling yourself, and then you're bringing everybody you talk to with you right down the pit. So, you know, this isn't hard to do. Just get out and talk to people and ask them if they know what CBD is. Now, not initially. You got to make a conversation. You got to use who, what, why, when, where, how. You got to be able to build a relationship quick. You got to be able to listen. Are 100% of them going to say, "Oh God, I got to have that"? Let me tell you what. I carry my salve with me. I've sampled my salve. I sample my salve all the time. I sell a lot of salve. It's the most powerful product in the world, I think. KANNAWAY is the only company that has products that have instant gratification. Every single product. Instant gratification. The hemp vape, the Canna Kick, the salve, the Beauty Define, well, the whole line of that. Who knows what's coming? It all works, and people notice a difference. Instant gratification. So I've been in health and nutrition for 15 years. I have never seen this, ever. So you got to get all in. Will KANNAWAY, the corporation, get all in? I think so. Do they have some hurdles to get over? Absolutely. But we're only 110 or 15 or 20 days old. That's not very much. We should all be taking massive action, no matter whether you've been here from the beginning or you just started today. So I invite you, I challenge you for the month of July. Number one, get to Orlando. If you can get to Orlando, do not stretch yourself and, you know, take all the money you have to get to Orlando. I don't believe that. Hopefully they'll stream it and pay for the streaming. But get to Orlando if you can, but take massive action for the month of July. Because if you start taking massive action in the month of July, for those of you that are network marketers or affiliate marketers, and for those of you that are new, the month starting in September, right after Labor Day, all the way through Christmas, is prime recruiting season. This is a perfect time to hone your skills. This is a perfect time to learn how to take massive action. Yeah, it's vacation time, summertime, but guess what? It's only going to be summer. School's back in another month and a half, or maybe for some places in a month. This is a great time to learn how to take massive action daily. And when prime recruiting season comes in September and people are looking for ways to earn extra money, your skills will be honed. Your skills will be on the best they've ever been. But if you don't practice, it's not going to work. You got to practice. You got to make things happen. Cat's got to go. Massive action. Mad. Get mad. Get mad. Make things work for you. Put things in balance. Make it happen for yourself. And get all in. It's John Ward, the Healthy Networker. Hope you got a little nugget out of this, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care. See ya.